Hey folks, it's Fernando doing our video for the More Survivalists. Here I have a pretty interesting video of a professionally executed robbery. Alright, this is maybe something you guys in the United States are not very used to, but it's the kind of professional criminals that you may not often see. Maybe you're more used to, burglars breaking in at night, overpowering the victims, or maybe breaking in when there's no one home. But this kind of a more carefully executed thing is maybe not as common in the United States yet. Now the thing is this took place in Buenos Aires around 2 a.m. Now, as I've often talked about, crime is already a problem in Buenos Aires, and people living in buildings like these, they're pretty secure already. So you usually need someone to access these places. So we have this couple here, this woman and this guy here. They're saying goodbye to a friend of theirs at 2 a.m. It's really not unusual, especially in places like Argentina. 2, 3 a.m. It's people stay up late in general. So they're saying goodbye to their friend, and notice what happens. So he leaves and they go back into their lobby of their apartment. Now notice here, a woman hurries. You see that? Just when they were entering, she hurries out of a car as if, hey, don't shut the door, I'm going in as well. And notice how she's dressed too, which is important. All right. Now she's there. She hurries. You see, she's well dressed. Maybe good makeup on her and such. A young woman, and you wouldn't think she's she smiles, and she has her car keys there, as if, please don't shut the door, I'm going in as well. And the woman that went in just leaves it open just enough, so so as to not be rude, which is a big mistake. In Argentina, you have to get used to shutting carefully the door in people's faces. That's something I've learned a long time ago, and that's something I did many times. I'd rather be rude than be stupid and make this kind of mistake, because I know this happens. But in this case, this lady felt maybe a little bit self-conscious, and as this woman smiles and wait a second, she leaves it open for her. And just a second, and there she goes. Now she's not waiting or anything. She goes into her the elevator, and the woman leaves it open for this other guy. And the two of them, with the elevator open, they hurry. And this guy, notice he has a pizza and a Coke. All right. Let's look at it again. Now wait a second. Wait. Nice, the purse and such. This guy comes with a pizza, Coke, as if I just have the takeaway stuff or whatever. Hey, hold the elevator a second, let's hurry, thanks. And that's that. These two are the criminals. The guy had no pizza, just a gun, and they forced them to their apartment. Now, if it wasn't this way, they couldn't have access to the building, and besides, they need a couple as well, so as to open the doors inside the apartments themselves, because each door, and now once they have the control of them, already when they got into the elevator there, they hold them both at gunpoint, right? They hold the couple at gunpoint. They go up there, they tie them up, and the woman comes down again so as to get a third accomplice. All right. With that third accomplice, the two of these go back up, and the three of them start working. They start beating up the couple, hitting them with a gun, threatening them, until they get what they're looking for. And what they're looking for is the PIN number of their ATM cards. With that information, now the woman and the third guy go back out and start working on the ATMs, emptying the accounts. They go to the MTMs, maybe his card and her card, with those two cards, knowing the PIN numbers now. They go and empty the accounts as much as they can. Then they go back up, and then finally they load up the suitcases of this couple with as much stuff as they can. 1, 2, 3 accomplices, suitcases full of this stuff. And that's that. There they leave with the keys. See, young woman there. And that's that. There they go again. You know, packed full of the most expensive stuff. They took all the time from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. They took all the time they needed to load up with the most expensive stuff they could get. Let's look at it again just one more time. How quickly it happens, just seconds. The two of them start counting there. 19, 20. You know, they go in, open the door. She was waiting already in the car. She hurries before the door. Ah, there it is. Fatal mistake right there. She leaves open. The guy with the pizza comes right after her. The door is still open, not fully shut. Hold the elevator for me, please. Yeah, sure. And there you go. Guys, all little things, but you know what? This isn't make-believe. This isn't zombie raiders, looters, you know, nonsense. This is something real that just happened. This is something that could happen again. This is the kind of thing that you have to know happens, so as to be ready, so as to get used to being careful who you leave your door open to, and maybe risk you know, a pretty unpleasant surprise. Guys, like the video, share it, subscribe of course, take care, have a great day, see you in our next video.